Hi there, my name is Amber. I'm with the Wellness Connection. I'm going to go through an overview of 3 of our most commonly used tests. So the first one I'm going to do is the stool test. The second one is going to be your food sensitivity test. The third one is going to be your hormone test. So if you're only looking for instructions for one of those, feel free to go ahead and fast forward. So the first one, the stool test comes in a box like this. When you open it up, it is going to have a Ziploc bag that is going to have all your instructions. Read through these instructions, but the main questions I usually get is how many samples. You're going to do 1 sample, and that 1 sample is going to go into 2 vials. These 2 vials will go inside this little box that is provided for shipping. And from there, it is going to go inside your prepaid envelope, and it's going to go out via FedEx. So you can drop this off at the closest FedEx to you or call FedEx and have them pick it up. Another question I usually get on this is, how am I collecting it? Inside your plastic bag of instructions is pretty much a little hammock that they're going to have you, this tapes down onto your toilet seat so that it helps capture that. If you have any other additional questions, you can always call the office. We're happy to help walk you through that. Next is your food sensitivity test. This is a blood test. It is coming in an envelope like this. And inside of it is a plastic bag with your instructions. And the main thing is there is this little card here. I'm gonna open this up. We've included a big collection instruction booklet. It's a little bit easier to see. But on this back page, it has a sample of 5 circles. That is going to be on here. You are going to be given a lancet. You're going to prick the side of your finger, and then you're going to start filling those circles with blood. If you clot quickly, there is another lancet. You can prick a different finger and then continue the test. You do want all 5 of those circles filled with blood. Now, our nurse practitioner has asked that we include a hot pack. So for those of you that have really cold hands, it's really hard for the blood to flow, 2 things. Do the hot pack, warm up your fingers, and also the more hydrated you are, the easier it is for the blood to flow. If you don't need this, then that is fine. After this test is done, it will go inside this prepaid envelope. It is also going to go out via FedEx. You can either drop it off at the closest FedEx to you or call them and have them pick it up. Now here is the item on these tests. Please have them out within 24 hours of collection. If you go into it thinking, hey, I'm going to knock both of these out at the same time, and life happens and you only got one of the tests done, that's okay. Send it out. Don't wait around for the other test, because if you wait too long, the lab will reject it. So 24 hours of the time frame you do it, I would get it out in the mail. Honestly, I probably wouldn't do these tests on a Saturday. If you want to do them on a weekend, do them on a Sunday so they can be out in the mail on Monday. Lastly is the hormone test. The hormone test is going to come in a little packet like this. This is a dry urine test. The instructions, you're gonna get, when you, this trifold's open, when you open it up, this first section is gonna have all your instructions, your do's and your don'ts. In here, you can't see too well, but it's got some color coordinated time frames of when to do this test. I'm gonna go over in a minute. And in here is a diagram of the test strips. So these test strips, there is an envelope with all of these in here, and these are all also color coded. Each one of these are going to trifold open. They're going to have you urinate on one end. A little tip, you could probably put some paper towels on your bathroom sink. So once this test is done, you have somewhere to go to set it down. But before you get started, it has a place for you to put your name, the date you're collecting. I would pre-fill a lot of this out. And then this test says they want you to do a urine sample at dinner time, bedtime, upon waking, 2 hours after waking. If you get up in the middle of the night, you do this extra sample. Now, whether you start in the evening and go through the night, or whether you start in the morning and then go through the day, That's up to you. We just ask that you keep it consecutive. For males, you can do this test anytime. For women without a cycle, you can do this test at any time. For women with a cycle or even an irregular cycle, they do ask that you try to get this test done as close to time between days 19 and 22. Meaning, if you start your period February 1st, then you want to do this test between February 19th and February 22nd. So we want to get as close to that time frame as possible. Now, each one of these companies get to decide who they want you to mail to. Those first two were FedEx, but with this hormone test, they are going to ask that you send it out via UPS. So all the postage is paid on this. This does come with a requisition form. Fill this out. Take your samples, you put them in the UPS bag, and then you could drop it off the closest UPS to you, or call them and have them pick it up. If you have any other questions, you can call the office and we're happy to help you. Have a great day.